Tough day today. Crash. Took one for the team, the HBC team. So today I think I'm going to drink something non-alcoholic. And this is called a turmeric switchel. This should be very healthy for you. So let's start off with apple cider vinegar. We're going to take 1 tablespoon of that and pour it into our little container. We don't use shakers for the non-alcoholic drink. I'm not sure why. I guess it has the wrong type of connotations. And then 1 tablespoon or more of honey. Now, I'm just going to eyeball this because honey sticks to the measuring spoon too. It's a new jar. And we might lose part of that tablespoon if we try to measure it. So we'll just kind of guess what's about a tablespoon. So let's put about a tablespoon of honey in there. A little more isn't bad. Honey's good for you after all. And you've got vinegar in there, so you're going to want something to sweeten that up. 1/2 teaspoon freshly squeezed lime juice. That's not very much, so I do have my juice squeezer here, but I'm realizing 1/2 teaspoon, I can probably just squeeze that into the cup. It's not very much. So we're going to kind of eyeball that one too. About 1/2 teaspoon. There we go. That looks like about 1/2 teaspoon. Okay, now 1 teaspoon grated fresh turmeric or 1/3 teaspoon dried. Now I looked, and you'd have to order fresh turmeric probably from online. And so instead of doing that, we're just going to measure 1/3. Now, of course, most measuring spoons do not have a 1/3, so we're going to take the 1/2 and just fill it part of the way full, about 1/3, about 2/3 of a half. You can do the math there. And put that in there too. And then we need 1 teaspoon of grated fresh ginger. Fresh ginger you can get around here at most grocery stores. And here's fresh ginger. I've already peeled it so I can grate it. Here's a grater. As you can see, it's rather hard to do this with my medical paraphernalia, but I'll go the distance here. So we're going to grate about 1 teaspoon. Again, I'm going to kind of guess what that is. If you want to measure it with a measuring spoon, feel free, but it's kind of hard to do with a sling on. That's not enough. Okay, so then we scrape it off the grater, put it in. I'm feeling healthier already just looking at this. A little more in there. Okay. And a tiny pinch of freshly ground black pepper. This is optional, but why not? With all the other stuff in there, it can't hurt. So we got a little bit of that. And then we want to add 1 cup of water. So I'm going to, we now have about, 1 ounce of other things. So I'm going to add about 1 cup of water. Over here at the sink, you can't see this, but believe me, it's just water. Okay, so now I've added 1 cup of water, and I happen to have a glass jar here. I'm going to pour this in here because it actually makes it better if you put this in the refrigerator overnight. Now, I realize this is happy hour and you don't probably want to wait overnight to get to this exciting drink, so go ahead and drink it, but maybe the next time you make it, because you might need a lot of drinks over the next few days or weeks, you could try putting it in the refrigerator and letting it. Hello, so it is the next day, and you can tell that because I've healed completely. My arm is fine. Was it this arm or this arm? Anyway, my arm is fine, my head is healed, and I've taken my turmeric switchel from the refrigerator. I'm ready to drink it. And I'm pouring it into a glass with ice in it, and I'm going to try it. Interesting, very interesting. Like I said, I feel healthy already.